Hello, I'm Leo, and I'm not lying. My last video talks about Netflix's Shadow and Bone, a fantasy series that is literally Shadow and Bone. It's very on the nose, and I will go into the whys, not complete spoilers, but you know, Bone is referenced here, and Shadow is about our villain, the Darkling, who can summon the shadows. So, overall, let's go into what some of the characters I like. Miss Starkov, our light summoner, that's our protagonist, the heroine of the story. She learned that she can literally summon the sun, and her journey to become this felt right. I mean, 8 episodes. She definitely a fish out of water. She don't know what's going on. She's just as average person, and she's definitely learning the world, how it works, and we're learning along with her the world's magic. Something definitely different. Wizards here seem to be able to focus in on one particular talent. Like the Darkling Shadow, there's some that do fire, and of course some that do wind. Yet to say you want to do water, but sure they're out there. Or earth, in fact. But that seemed to be the ones they showed in the series. And, there's a lot of stuff I don't want to go into. The mythology here, the world's own mythology, is very interesting. And, I just gotta say, this is a pretty good fantasy series. And I'm not quite sure if I want to put it into the great category. At times, season 1, I'm not trying to look for something to kind of put a negative, but I can't really think of anything I can point out. Maybe at times it's a bit slow, but our characters are definitely, you will definitely start rooting for them. The two main characters, Mal and Miss Starkov's story, is very nicely done. And I'm not quite sure how much they follow the books, but they definitely give this world a flavor, and I definitely love the flavor they gave it. Very well done, like I said, very good fantasy series. I enjoyed it. And what else really to put in here? The villain, the Darkling, the guy who plays him, should be commended. He makes a great villain. I like how they did Starkov, the person who does Miss Starkov. Her vulnerability, her unsure of herself, her trying to come into her own was well done. And everybody, my favorite character is probably the sharpshooter, Jasper, I believe his name is. But if I'm wrong, is my favorite one out of everybody. He was the most fun character, so yeah, I kind of gotten to like him. And I like they do, which it would have been a little more fancy, but they do have its own unique feel with some technology here with the guns. So, it's not high tech, but, could have lived a little without the guns and a little more swords and sorcery, but that's just me, my opinion. You can disagree if you want to. In the end, Gray Effects, the story's really good. I'm hoping they'll do a season 2. We'll see. So I'm going to score this give it almost a 9, but I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10. I'm Leo, and I'm not lying.